Glenn Youngkin tied in the polls right now at 46%. For more on the Virginia election and what's happening in New Jersey as well, I want to welcome in RNC chair and host of the Real America podcast, Ronna McDaniel. Ronna, good morning. Nice to see you again.
Great to be with you. Thanks for having me, Rob.
Our pleasure. 1 week away from another election day. Hard to believe. Joe Biden is set to go campaign for Terry McAuliffe in Virginia today. I'm wondering if you think this could actually hurt more than it helps. The president's got a 37% approval rating right now. I'm not sure that's actually going to help Terry McAuliffe in this very, very close race.
Yeah, Terry McAuliffe himself has said Joe Biden's been a drag on his ticket. We're actually going to have a billboard following him around today, blasting out Terry McAuliffe's own words about how Biden is hurting him right now. But there's no question that Biden's a drag on this ticket. That's why he's taking just a 5-minute drive over to do a short stop in Arlington. Right. Then he'll head right back to D.C.
Right. Not going to be stumping around the state where people might not want to see him. I'm wondering, are you surprised with how close not only this race has gotten, but to the north in New Jersey? We could, it's not likely, but we could see an upset there. The two candidates separated by about 6 points, according to a recent Emerson poll.
Yeah, I mean, Virginia's a blue state. You have a Democrat governor, 2 Democrat senators. Biden won by 10 points, and this is neck and neck. New Jersey, Jack Ciattarelli keeps growing or shrinking his lead shrinking the lead of Murphy in New Jersey. So that's a tight race too. And what does it say? It shows that people around this country, especially independents, are seeing the failures of the Biden administration and want Republicans in power. So this is a great sign heading into the midterms, and we can have some surprise victories next week.
Yeah, we had Wisconsin Congressman Tom Tiffany on the program a little bit earlier, and he brought up a point I hadn't considered yet, but he said that NSBA, that National School Board Association apology, might have been done. We might have that apology now to actually help Terry McAuliffe. Any truth to that?
I think so. I mean, parents are so upset to have a gubernatorial candidate like McAuliffe say parents have no say in their kids' education. I mean, think about what that means for parents. I'm one of them. Coming out of the pandemic, we were online with our kids in virtual school every day, working to get our kids the education they deserved, as many states shut them down and kept them out of the classroom. And for Terry McAuliffe to insult parents that way, for parents to be called domestic terrorists for caring about their kids' education, it has been so personally offensive in the suburbs of Virginia, but it's resonated across the country. And I think parents are really upset as they've gotten more and more insight as to how education works and how much control the unions have.
Listen, come back and see us, Ronna, before the election. We appreciate the expertise, as always. It's going to be huge if Republicans are able to pick up a win in either of these 2 states. But who knows? It could happen in both. Still have a week to go. That's Ronna McDaniel. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.